Alright, we got 4-valve, top end madness, then we got the torque monster, and then the SV650. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Oh, that hurt my wrist so fucking much. There, you fucker! I'm Jerry, I'm on a full-size bike. Look at all the torque I have. Hey, I might have to break off. My wrist is fucking killing me. No, dude, it fucking hurts. I need to pull over. Got to put my phone in my pocket, in the right pocket, because I've dropped my phone out of my pocket in these shorts before. And I definitely don't want to do it again. So I am on my way home. I was in a group ride and I was gonna have fun and jump off a curb. Also, I looped my Grom. I found where balance point is and a little bit beyond, which was a little painful. And the way I caught myself was I hit the concrete like that, and oh man, I hurt my wrist. I have yet to recover from that. It's been pretty bad. And my pain, the pain in my wrist is getting to the point where I don't think I can continue the ride for another couple hours that we're going to be out. And I decided I'm in a good spot where I can just start heading home. And that is what I'm gonna do.
Okay, alright, so I originally made 2 videos that I was gonna post throughout this week, but they both ended up being really short because I didn't expect to leave this group ride as early as I did. So let's go ahead and cut to a couple days before while I was riding to work, and I was explaining where I've been and what I've been doing and just kind of get you guys up to date. So yeah, let's go to that.
we have a cool day today because one of my guys bought a Grom, and he's bringing that to the shop today to check it out. So of course I had to ride my Grom to work. Oh, I'm already in 5th gear. And then the other thing is I looped I looped my Grom, and I wasn't recording on it when I was doing it, but I've been practicing wheelies, and yeah, it got away from me just a little bit. I finally found balance point, and I was doing so good, and it was probably one of those things that I should stop. Like, hey, you did get progression for today, and I was like, nah, F that. I'm gonna keep going. I'm in it to win it. It's skirt time though. Hold on 1 second. I pushed it too far. I was on the phone with my wife through Cardo, and you know, it was interesting because I don't know, I was just in a groove. I was just bringing it up, and I brought it up, and I had like my handlebars up to here, and all of a sudden the Grom's like over there, and I'm like, Grom, why are you leaving me? I love you. Don't leave me, Grom. I mean, my wheelies are at like 7 miles per hour tops. Like I'm practicing like the hard way. I'm starting from like a dead stop, and I'm trying to get to balance point at low speed, which is insanely hard to do. I don't care what anybody says. That's not easy. That's not something you just learn and pick up and do in one day. That takes like months and months of practice, you know. And so the Grom looped. I landed on my feet, which then landed on my knees, which then in turn I scraped up my hands. The Grom's fine. Like, it's got a couple scratches, that's it. Nothing too nothing broke. And one of the things that people tell you when you're trying to learn how to do wheelies is you need to also learn to accept the fact that you're going to loop the bike. Yeah, sure, there's people that do it, and learn wheelies and never loop their bike, but majority of those guys are just chasing wheelies at higher speeds where it's a lot more stable, and you know, it's just a different type of wheelie. And I might not have enough knowledge here to actually talk about that in the subject, but one of the things that if you want to learn how to stunt ride, and this Grom is going to be my little stunt Grom, is that I'm gonna drop it. I'm gonna loop it. It sucks. I don't want to. But I got some pretty bad scrapes. I did sprain this wrist actually pretty good. I sprained it so good that I couldn't ride for like a week, and that made me really sad. And ironically, because I had like my wrist had to be stiff, and I tried to ride the Grom, I had to ride it like this. I just couldn't do it. But the way the Gixxer is, it was actually quite comfortable, you know. But yeah, so that is catching you guys up to speed as to what has happened the past few weeks. But I'm gonna get to work. I gotta answer some phone calls. I gotta go do some